Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, Dan Orlovsky from First Take takes on the Lamar Jackson problem. Look, this is going to be a heck of an episode. I was very surprised coming out of work that this was actually uttered from ESPN, right? And we kind of touched on it, not even kind of, we deep dived into what Nick Wright had said, and not the last video, but the video before that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio, right, from Dan Orlovsky, right, and First Take, and then we're going to break down exactly what he is saying and where he's coming from. So without further ado, let me play the audio, and then we're going to break it down, because something's happening, guys. And I think people are starting to change their stance, their historical stance when it comes to Lamar Jackson. So let's play this audio and let's get it going.
Lamar have to win a Super Bowl to change the narrative.
Oh, 100%. Lamar has to go win the Super Bowl. Winning MVP no longer matters. Getting to the Super Bowl does not matter. I think, and hear me when I say this, Molly, Kimberly, Stephen A., and everybody, this is not pandering. This is not caping. This is the dead honest truth. And there's a little bit of insight to this. People that sound, or players that sound, look, and play like Lamar Jackson were never supposed to win Super Bowls in the NFL. In people's eyes, they were never supposed to win Super Bowls in the NFL. You weren't supposed to be able to stand on the podium and sound the way that Lamar does when he talks, or look the way that Lamar does when he talks, or play like the way that Lamar plays and win a Super Bowl. You might be good. You might win an MVP. There's people in the league, and they have publicly said, I don't care how many MVPs he wins.
They have said that.
He will never win a Super Bowl playing quarterback. I don't care what they say. I think Lamar is very aware of that. I think Lamar is very aware of the, no matter what I do, until I win a Super Bowl, people are always going to think that I should have played running back. And that people that look like me, or kids that look like me, or come from the background that I do, or sound like I do, can't go play quarterback and win a Super Bowl in the NFL. Here's the thing for me, Stephen A., Kimberly, and Molly.
You know what? I'm going to stop that right there, because we're going to touch on this later, again, or tomorrow. What have I been preaching on this channel? What are the talking points that I've been trying to get across from this chair that I'm sitting in? Didn't I say before that Lamar is cognitive of everything that goes around him? Didn't I say that? People say, oh, you're just a Lamar apologist. You don't really believe that. You're just like him. That's all it is. But you see, what's happening is the historical significance of what Lamar Jackson is on the verge of doing changes everything. Y'all remember what we had talked about with Nick Wright? And Nick Wright said, Lamar has almost threatened the way of the status quo for the NFL. The way he walks, the way he talks, the way he carries himself. This is why I said he had the Allen Iverson effect. Y'all watch this channel? Where have I lied? Now, it's not just Nick Wright that's calling out. Now, you have Dan Orlovsky calling it out. They won't be the last two. I told y'all this. Players that sound, look, carry themselves like Lamar was never supposed to be a quarterback. A quarterback was almost like a corporate employee. He had the look, he had the talk, he had the haircut. You ever notice that? You heard what Dan Orlovsky said. Players that sounded like him was never supposed to win the Super Bowl. This is what I mean about narrative. You get me now? Narrative, it's a powerful thing. This is why I say the media is a powerful thing. Because they shape perception. They shape where people's original thinking patterns will go or where they come from. Tell me if I'm not speaking to somebody now. I want you to understand what we are witnessing. We are witnessing a player that just wasn't down on people's draft boards. They said he couldn't throw. They said he couldn't think. They said he couldn't speak. They said, why is his mama always around? They said he should be a running back. They said he should be a wide receiver. Some of them said kick returner. Some of them said punt returner. Oh! And you expected us to believe every single thing that you said simply because you're the media. That's why. I ask this to people sometimes. They say, why do you like Lamar so much? Why do you go to bat for Lamar so much? And I always turn my head like, you ever look at someone and you go, seriously? And I always ask him, how could you not support what Lamar Jackson stands for? How can you not? That I want you to understand something. This young man is an anomaly. You are talking about a young African-American male that comes from a single-parent home, from, let's say, the wrong side of the tracks, right? Talks a certain way, walks a certain way, hairstyles a certain way, that goes against the corporate image of what a quarterback is supposed to be seen as. You understand where I'm coming from? So much so that they did not want this man to even have the opportunity to step in and even attempt to play a position in which he played his entire life. There was no reprieve given to Lamar. There was no grace. People have hated him since he started being a star. They've hated everything about him. And you know what he's done? With everybody hating him, laughing in his face, enjoying the pitfalls in his career, and not so much pitfalls, but the failures in his career in the postseason and stuff like that, when people were just reveling in it. Oh, yes, he's failed. Oh, we knew it. Oh, yes, go back, you evil boy. You see what I'm saying? That narrative. Now, we watched him go through all of that, and he did it with a smile. He did it with grace. He did it with temperance. Did it with a smile. He's achieved everything he's achieved with everybody laughing in his face. That's what he's done. How can I not support? All he embodies is hard work. No excuses. How can I not support that? How can I not be on that side? Crazy, right? You see, sometimes you have to have your own mindset, your own ability to think for yourself, to see the truth. Because a lot of times nowadays, the truth is whatever the media tells you it is. It's whatever the masses tell you it is. And they'll do a lot of things to make sure that they're correct. You see what I'm trying to say? They'll do a lot of things to make sure that they're correct. Oh yeah. I'm laughing that this is starting to come out. Because, I know, listen, you already seen it. Even like I brought up Doug Gottlieb. He has been, oh my God, on the Lamar hating train. And he's been real quiet because they're praying. They're the last shred of hope they have is that he fails in his playoffs. Because you see, if he doesn't, like I told you at the beginning of the season, even during it, you just can't scurry away a 2-time league MVP that is also a Super Bowl champion and a Super Bowl MVP. No, because now he's destined for Canton. That's what I meant. Your historical stance. Because he's going to open the door for other people that look, sound, and carry themselves like him. And there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you're willing to do it the right way. No cutting corners, no cheating, just hard work and determination and a whole bunch of prayer. That's how I can vote, or that's how I can root for Lamar Demetrius Jackson and his mother and his family and his cause and his stances. That's how. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Dan Orlovsky saying? Let me know what you think down in the comments section, because woo, it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. People are starting to change. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. But as always, this episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know, love the comments. And if you haven't done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try, let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nico, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.